Good morning, everybody. Hello there, beautiful. How are you doing today? My name is Joesephyr, and welcome to my next Dissidia video, which Terra FR as well. And I have to say, the sigh of relief that comes out when I try and stab a guess at what these banners might be, and it turns out that I did get it right, is palpable. Not only that, but I actually didn't think that we'd get both of the banners that I described in that video. I was looking, I was like, okay, one or the other. Turns out that there's two of them. There's two of them. I was just like, yeah, okay, fair enough. But we want this. We want this because it's probably the best implementation I'm going to get for Kuja for a long time, and it doesn't involve his boring-ass kit. So I'm happy to pull a little bit for Terra, or a fair bit for Terra, and see if we can get her FR. And hey, there's 3 BTs on both of these banners. Maybe we'll get lucky. And of course, before we get started, I do always shout out one of my patrons over on Patreon every time I release a video. And today that person is going to be Ciaran, who has Penelo in their title card. It's lovely to see Penelo fans out there. It's really lovely to see you guys supporting the channel. And as I've said before, we have already broken the first goal and are well on our way to our second goal for the donation drive. And if we meet that second one, then I shall start giving away multiple paintings to try and give back and say thank you to those of you that support this channel. So thank you very much for doing that. So I don't know which banner to pull on first. Like, I'm actually a little bit spoiled for choice. The only character I have the BT for here is Ciaran, and I don't have Ace's BT either. So obviously my tickets are going to go here while I try and get Terra FR. But we might as well throw a multi-draw here and see what happens with this one first, shall we? Okay. So it's a gold orb with a Ciaran EX on it. Well, that's kind of sad. But so let's go ahead and see if we can pick something up from this one. Oh, hold on. No, draw info first. Draw info first. We don't want no spoilers in the loading bar. We don't want no spoilers. Okay, let's give this a go, shall we? I mean, it's a gold orb. We'll let it run. We'll let it run. Although, if I skip, that's normally when the good stuff happens. You guys have seen it numerous times where I'll do the skips, and that'll be where I see the items that I want. If I let them run, it doesn't happen. But I don't actually need anything from the gold orbs here, so certainly not that. Twice. Yeah, there we go. Right, we're going into tickets then. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. Right, free draw. Sure. Oh, it's another gold orb. With a Ramsar LD on it. Well, that would be lovely if I didn't already have Ramsar LD. So, let's go ahead and see what we can do. Oh! What is going on with this game at the minute? What is going on? I've never had luck like this before. Like, I've never had luck like this before. FR eras are like giving me the vibes right now. Like, oh, it could be a troll, it could be a BT. Ah, that's true. That's very true. It could be a BT, it could be trolling. That would be a bitch move, by the way. Hold on. Okay, no, it was Terra. It was Terra. I was just then I was like, oh, could you imagine if that had popped up to a burst orb when I had been like, don't get me wrong, I'm quite happy to get a burst orb, but at the same time it'd be like, no child, no child, no, no, no. But celebrations. We've got Kuja, not Kuja FR, and that's good. So crisis averted. I don't know if that could even happen. I don't know if that could even happen, but I thought I'd better brace myself for it. But yeah, I will absolutely invest in Terra's kit. I'm very pleased with that. Like, honestly, I might even throw a few tickets at some of the other stuff just because I'm a bit overburdened for tickets, which is proper first world problems. And it's the first time that's really ever happened to me. But it's fine, because come Fujin, I'm going to be throwing gems at her. So, well, you guys tell me in the comments below, am I allowed to use tickets on Fujin, or do I have to go straight to gems? Like, you guys tell me. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you guys for the Shinryu. See you in a bit. Hello there, everybody. How are you doing? We're back for the Shinryu, and I had a little dry run of this, and from what I could tell, and from talking to people in my chat as well, say hello, everybody. Galoof seems extremely good for this event, because it seems like all of their stuff is single target. And there's just some crazy things that you can do with that. So, honestly, I'm questioning taking Hope Call because I don't think we need it. But I'm going to keep hold of it anyway, and we're just going to go with it and have some fun. I am going to change my summon, though. That is something I'm going to do. I'm going to change my summon so that, yeah, we'll have Odin instead. Thank you very much. Because we want a non-elemental one, because they are immune to all elemental damage that isn't holy. So, let's go do this thing and see how we go. I'm sure we'll be fine. Like, when there's 6 BT units of synergy, 7 in fact, because of Gabranth as well, you're like, okay, sure. So we're just going to get started by going with a jump, I think. And then we'll just got Galoof doing Galoof things. What's Odin's level 40 buff? It just increased the amount of attack you gain from going under HPs. So, which will happen because they'll use their recast attacks on Terra, and Galoof does it to himself, so. And here comes Galoof going Galoof things. Oh, well done, Saberblade, that's awesome. And then, I guess we're just going to melt down here, try and build some gauge. Oh, the effect of actually summoning him. Do you know? I actually don't know. How embarrassing. It probably is instant break. I imagine it's instant break. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Camelot, well, it locks out Camelot, not so much Tidus. I mean, Odin's always been my go-to. Not Odin. Ifrit's always been my go-to, just because of the extra HP damage. And then I guess I'll use the LD just because it means that my EX gauge will be charged and ready, and then that will be fine. And then Gungnir. We're just charging the gauge right now. And then Riot Blade. The best thing to do is because they reduce your max bravery so heavily through their force gauge, I'm just going to like wait out their force time because this team is perfectly capable of surviving it because apparently Galoof just nullifies everything they do. So you're just like, sure, sure. I'll use the EX this turn. And then EX again with our friend Galoof. Yeah, the energy cannon can hit him, but it hasn't. Oh, we got a cheeky break there. We got a cheeky break. See, I could have used Auron because of the fact that, obviously I've used Force Enhancement on him, but I just like Galoof more. I just like Galoof more. I can't help it. FF5 realness. So I kind of regret investing in Auron a little bit because I like Galoof that much more. Tell you something, when we get to Dorgan, it's gonna get real. I think this would be a BT attack turn. Oh, yeah. This is a BT attack turn, I think. No, actually, do you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm not going to just yet. I'm gonna wait a turn because I'm gonna wait until like their gauge is starting to fill up. Then I will worry about it. Well, I suppose that, you know, Dare to Defy is like is an option for both parties, right? Like, at least then I have both tanks available if I need them. So just Magic Meteor. And then Galoof doing Galoofy things. I'm actually going to use cover on Terra because when we get to the point where we need to use cover, well, when she's going off, we have to be careful. So I want to make sure she definitely has it. But then LD charges will do that job. And this turn I will use BT. So we want that effect up and ready so that we can go up in the sky as soon as we're good to go. Hello, Aldrim, how are you? Riot Blade, please, Terra. I'll have a Riot Blade, please, Terra. Thank you. Yeah, if you look at how low my max bravery is, like, I'm not going off now. Like, let them do their thing, and then we can worry about that later. I'd like for Kane to be able to jump up first, though. It's not a big deal if he can't, but I would like for him to. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. Oh my goodness, it actually hit him. The audacity. Force ability triggered. Poop. We're not going with Terry yet. We're not ready yet. We're not ready yet. We're not ready. Luckily, Galoof hits like a bus, so they might well be counting in my turn order, and you know what? It doesn't really matter. Because Galoof's just going to cut them back down again. I wonder how well Machina would work for this with his... Because he does have instant turn abilities. You don't typically use them, but he does have them. Right. Kane, if you could just jump up for me, darling, please. Thank you. Up you go. Lovely job. Thank you very much, my darling. And... Oh, I'll have a meltdown, please, Terra. Thank you. Thank you, my sweet. Flamethrower, sure. You do you, boo. And I may well just use an LD cast here just to guarantee... Well, no, I can use cover. I can use cover. Because I'm not hitting hard anyway, so I'll just use cover. And then that's going to give Terra more turns. I have realised that I haven't put on Leo before I jumped up in the air, which probably wasn't very intelligent, but that's okay. Machina Galoof is a lovely combination. Machina Galoof is generally a really nice combination. I wouldn't use Machina and Tidus. I think that's kind of a bit of a non-bow, to be honest. Right, so now that we're actually able to start dealing damage again and Kane's turn is far away, I think I'm just going to have to live without the Leo. So, what we're going to do is... Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I need to BT attack first. I need to BT attack first with Terra. So we'll do that first. Need to get that going. And then next turn we can worry about it. Definitely want to have that BT effect up. Flamethrower up, sure. You do you. You're fine. You dealt 0. Well done. Well done. Well done. Good for you. Good for you. That's the plan. FRLDBT, because we want to do it with 8 turns left on the... No, FRLD Meltdown BT. We want 8 turns on there. Because they jump turns. So, as was rightfully stated by Cell in the chat, thank you for that, then if they're going to jump turns at 50%, then it means that we get those turns of Galoof and Kane just wailing on them. So it's actually, like, beneficial. Double LD, really? That's adventurous. Well, let's see what we can do. We don't. Well, first things first, I'm going to use Cross Cleave because it's there to be used. The buffs aren't really a big deal, but the debuff's nice. The debuffs are helpful. Heck, free turns, we want damage. Right, well. Now, this is what we came for. My boy actually being useful. I keep pointing in the wrong direction. My boy actually being useful. The double trance. The double trance. Do you know, part of the reason I want the second costume, the other costume for Terra, is because it makes her look more like him. It means that that pairing makes more sense and it looks pretty. Right, okay. Let's go Chaos Wave. Get those free turns. Get those cookies. Do you know what? They're probably not going to survive it, so screw it. We'll use the second Chaos Wave. They're not going to survive. And if they do, it won't be with much left. So we're actually going to use the BT now. And we're going to go Meltdown. Yeah, I should have used Leo. I thought that Kane would have come back down before this point, but it's fine. And then we want to make sure we have the LD go off in the middle. Can't knock back. No, they can't be launched. There's no launches. And then we want another one. And then LDEX FR. Hello, Astenosis. How are you? Very well, thank you. Because you use the LD first because you need instant turns for the gauge to go up. So we'll use Chaos Wave here because luckily the EX still does loads of damage. So Kane comes down and does his thing, and then EX here. We'll Riot Blade. And then FR attack, and then that means that they're definitely going to jump turns. So we get to see beautiful Trance Kuja and Terra a second time. We get to see them go off a second time. Thank you very much for the follow there, Celerain. Just as we're getting the little victory theme there for Kuja. Another Lancet. So this leaves us with 2 turns, right? So we'll use the BT attack, and then we still have Force Time open for when Kane decides to start throwing spears during their turn, and Galoof's gonna hit like a bus. So they're gonna jump low turns and do their bit, and then I can summon and the last bit, and then I can still get the damage. Like, there you go. You carry on, Kane. I'm just gonna have a little drink. Just lovely. Although they're attacking Kane, which is a little annoying. No damage. Good for you. Well done. When you're quite finished. Don't attack Kane, attack Galoof. Or Terra. Either or is fine. Apparently he's obsessed with Kane. Why are you obsessed with me though? Thank you. We can get a little extra bit off of our friend Galoof there. And then we'll summon. Just to get the extra damage from Odin. Just double checking something. Okay. Oh, there's no HP requirement on this. I didn't even spot that. Fair play. And then Riot Blade. Just to finish. Done. Problem solved. There we go. All nice and clean. Yeah. So we're loving Terra. And we're loving the synergy. And we're loving all of that. Very nice stuff. So that is going to be the end of this one. What I'm going to do for Dare to Defy is I'm going to wait until they're all out, and then I'm going to just do one stream, one video, where they're all together, and that way everyone's going to do everything all together. So thank you very much for joining me today. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications, and I will see you for Fujin will be next. So that's going to be a spicy one. I shall see you then. Take care, everyone. Bye now.